What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Be sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. So Fallout, the Fallout show, has released a new scene, and it immediately started getting roasted by all the fans for being cringy or whatever. I have not seen it. I was avoiding it, but I keep seeing the, let's just say, visceral reaction to people, and it's making me think that maybe we should just watch it together and see what's going on, and then we're going to go over some of the reaction to it, because like I said, it made it to a Fandom Pulse article of just how much this is getting roasted. But first and foremost, let's see. Of course, this is Fallout on Amazon Prime, the TV show based on the games. It's set in the universe of the games, greenlit by Todd Howard, who says it's canon to the current canon. Jonathan Nolan, who of course did the first good season of Westworld before fucking off, letting his wife finish, and then Westworld went down the tubes, of course, is running this one. I personally don't think anyone, or I didn't think rather, anyone had seen anything to do with actual Fallout or played in any of the games, but Jonathan Nolan says that he played Fallout 3 for a year straight. He loves the game, and I don't know word on the other ones, but he certainly says he's played Fallout 3. And even though he says he didn't make this for the fans because that would be a fool's errand and we're too hard to please, he did, right in the same sentence, also say, but he made it to please himself and he's a fan. So I take that for what you will. Sounds like an excuse. So if we don't like it, he could say I didn't make it for you guys, and if it's he likes it, and so that's enough for him. So let's see this clip first.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave him alone. Now, I acknowledge that I'm unfamiliar with your circumstances, but at first glance, your treatment of this man appears unfair, and I'm obliged to intervene. Now, if your instinct is to harm me, as a person simply trying to de-escalate a conflict, then I'll have to assume of the two of you, you are likely the primary aggressor.
Okay. So I'll tell you right now, as someone who has played a lot of Follow games, the way she's talking and the things she's saying makes it seem like there's a scene missing here from beginning when she's still in the vault and it shows their training and she's in class and she's looking at big flashcards of invariably you too will be attacked out in the wasteland of the two. And she's got these bunch like 50s inspired, nuclear bunker inspired propaganda instructional videos. It's naive as fuck. Many vault dwellers are immediately killed because of it, and that is what I think the humor is. That being said, if people either weren't picking up on that or just are watching this on his own, I can understand how they're thinking that this is cringe dialogue, but maybe it gets worse. Maybe it gets worse.
In which case, I think everyone in this town would agree the force is justified. Unless you willingly stand down.
Boom! She'd have been shot. She'd been shot as soon as you raised the gun.
Well, well, now that is a very small drop in a very, very large bucket of drugs.
She said stand down.
Okay, so here come the Brotherhood of Steel, and depending on how accurate they depict them, Brotherhood of Steel are like super racist prejudice, like actual, like even against normal humans, they're outside. They only want the pures, people not infected with FEV, forced evolutionary virus, no ghouls, irradiated humans, that through a combination of the forced evolutionary virus and a couple other choice things that got leaked during the apocalypse, they're still alive. And then there's the feral ghouls, which are just like the ghouls, but they've lost their mind, and there's zombies, for lack of a better term. I think this is Finn.
Knight Titus of the Brotherhood of Steel.
There's Han Solo.
Stand down or be cut down.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, okay. I get it. I get why they're saying that was cringe, but a lot of that just seemed to be like she is just a vault dweller who's going off her thing. And yeah, the effects, the dynamics and all that, sure, we'll see. Didn't turn me off as much as people are reacting. But speaking of reacting, let's see let's see here. Fans savage Amazon Prime's first Fallout clip. Amazon Prime has released the first non-trailer clip, and here we go. It's a collection, and then that was Ella Purnell playing Lucy, and that was, of course, Walter Goggins playing the Ghoul. Let's see if they're going to give him a name. Here we go. So, let's just get into it. I hope this isn't the show's best foot forward, because this looks and sounds like a fan movie with a successful Kickstarter campaign. Now, that I agree with. It did look sort of like, ooh, and the color scheme is off. There's no filter. Even if you're saying you played the third one, there's a green filter making everything look like the more wastelandy, for lack of a better term, that just looks very bright and chipper. The fact that she wasn't immediately gunned down, too, also. This looks so bad. How is it a bunch of Fallout New Vegas fans in the desert with cosplay look 100 times better? How? Cosplayers do it better. They actually like the shit they're adapting. That's always been true. It sounds like CW level writing. The campy clip complete with overly verbose, Jesus Christ, excuse me. The campy clip complete with overly verbose dialogue from the Vault Dweller. She tries to explain her interference to the Ghoul was met with effing Vault Dwellers from Dale Dickey's character June, as she lays in the dust, shaking her head in dismay. Yeah, that's the point, is they're all Vault Dwellers much of the time are ill prepared, despite what Vault-Tec tells them, for when they face the realities of the Vault. Leaving the Vault, rather. I've played every Fallout since 1998. What the fuck is that? Who are these clowns? This bright, bubbly, schlocky shit is like a Fallout skin Barbie movie, not a gritty... Okay, but come on, also, there's a lot of parody and satire and like fun, goofy shit in Fallout, of like, as far as the over-the-top nuclearized humor. Like, it's very like the nuclear family, everything's nuclear powered. Just look at the commercials for it. But I get what he's saying, is that in the actual show itself, overall, it does need to be sort of grim and dour within like the sins of they had some scenes that seem like dark humor, but yeah. Why is the trailer so goofy when the games aren't? It depends on which part of the games you're looking at. All I'm asking for is 100,000 of tens. All I'm asking for is 100,000 of the tens of millions of dollars that was sunk into this cringe. Yeah. This looks amazing. See, okay, here we go. This looks amazing. I cannot wait to watch it on my birthday. Look at all that junk. It is a paradise for Fallout players. And look at the power armor. For anyone complaining about Lucy's dialogue, just remember they're a Vault Dweller. Those motherfuckers speak like they ate a dictionary. Sure. True. And they're also taught musical instruments and things. They're taught all the things one person would need to teach everyone else all the things we forgot. Musical instruments, all the sciences, the proven ones, not the 6 feet apart. This is the same energy as Nuka Break, episode 1 with the vendor, and later the gang, and all these lines I can see as dialogue options from the games. Todd Howard has been executive producer of the Fallout games, Fallout 3, 4, 76, and of course the one that is most famous is New Vegas, which was made by Obsidian, but that's neither here nor there. He's also an executive producer on the Amazon Fallout Prime series. In an interview last week with Games Radar, it's revealed that Howard only had one rule for the showrunners of the Prime series: don't contradict any major game endings, confirming that this is in fact taking place at the end after all the games, which is why the Brotherhood is there challenging. They're still there after the fourth one, helping the lone survivor, sole survivor. Yeah. I don't know. I am feeling better about this than anything to do with Acolyte or I was Avatar. But yes, I've been hurt before and I'm expecting the worst. And if it's great, great. Let me know what you think of this. Make sure to like, share, sub. If you've done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And,
Well, bye.